frustration with the Burmese rulers is not stopping ordinary people around the world from trying to help. Among them, a Canadian couple in Thailand who stopped their vacation in its tracks to start raising money for the cyclone's victims. Cass Rusey has that story.
It was during a cooking class in northern Thailand when Canadians Nora, Dunn and Kelly Bedford knew something wasn't right.
This was like a wall of like Armageddon off in the distance.
Off in the distance was this, a mass of dark and threatening clouds. Kelly Bedford snapped these pictures only to find out later the clouds were really part of Cyclone Nargis, a deadly force of nature that's killed tens of thousands of Burmese people, flattened entire communities, and has left up to 2 million homeless.
We looked at each other when we knew that this had happened, and we cried, and we realized that we had to do something about it. So anything that we could do was going to be something good.
Yeah.
From here, the Burmese border is at least 400 kilometers away. No matter for Nora and Kelly, who felt compelled to try to do something to help cyclone victims. So a couple of Canadian tourists turned their Southeast Asian holidays into a fundraising drive.
Do we have his email address?
No, we have a cell phone number.
So for the past week, they've camped out for hours at this internet cafe, networking with friends and charities back home. They've advertised their donation drive on a blog.
It's now 6 o'clock in Vancouver.
They're both members of Rotary clubs in Canada, so they've received help from fellow Rotarians here in Chiang Mai too.
Oh yeah, we're friends. Yeah, they're all sending us emails and saying, you know, keep going, keep going.
The networking never stops. Bedford and Dunn have encouraged other travelers to get involved. They've posted their charity drive throughout the guest house where they're staying.
Thank you so much. It's all coming together. Yeah. So.
And here too, donations are quietly handed over to the Canadians. In all, they've collected $11,000.
We told all our friends, all the friends we knew, what they are doing, what kind of work they are doing, and we think it's a really great thing they do.
The Canadians have chosen to channel the donations to an international charity called Shelter Box. It provides food, clothing, and shelter to 10 people for up to 6 months.
By preventing aid from getting through to the survivors of the cyclone.
Each box costs about $1,000. While watching a newscast at the guest house, the couple spotted some of the shelter boxes that other donors have already sent to Burma.
There's a lot of people who can very easily be blissfully unaware of what's going on, and it's very easy to ignore something like this. And because of the fact that we're so close to it, we believe really had no choice but to do something.
She's going to be trying to raise money in England for our cause.
Their goal is to raise $30,000 for cyclone victims. And afterwards, these Canadian humanitarians say they'll return to being just a couple of Canadian tourists. Cass Rusey, CBC News, Chiang Mai, Thailand.